Welcome to Mysteries, Myths, and Legends. I'm Taylor.
I'm Savannah.
And happy Wednesday, everybody.
Happy Wednesday.
Welcome to yet another video episode. If you're watching, I am wearing a Mothman shirt today. Love it.
And I'm repping Trisha Paytas, so obviously.
Got that bubbly.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to tell you guys and show you, if you're watching the video, my Mothman is trying to come off my shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, he's trying to escape. He's real. It proves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do when he comes off. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Okay, so did you have a good Easter weekend, Taylor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was stressful. Oh,
No.
Just a lot. It was just a lot. How was your Easter weekend?
Well, I have a little bit of an update. I went and saw the Book of Mormon.
Love the Book of Mormon.
So that was really fun. It was a good musical. I've never seen it or I didn't know anything about it really either.
Wow.
And it was good. It was good. We were gifted tickets, so I didn't even really it was kind of just random for me to go, but
yeah.
It was
I
good.
love that musical. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, it was cool. And then actually that, when we were there at the theater, there were, ads for the different shows that are coming up. And, I convinced Taylor here to get tickets to a show that's in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So that's fun.
I am so excited. We are, in fact, going to see Back to the Future, the musical.
Yeah.
If you know anything about me, I love musicals. They're my favorite thing.
And if you know anything about me, Back to the Future is my favorite movie of all time. So I have to see the musical.
It's the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
Truly. I'm very excited.
Yeah, we did get nosebleed seats, but we did. Maybe we can upgrade.
Guys, Broadway is expensive. Even if it's not in New York, Broadway is expensive everywhere.
It is. It really is.
But it's worth it. Go support your local theaters.
Yeah, of course.
For real.
Obviously, always.
Always.
Did you have any other updates for us?
No. I have not. Everything in my life is stressful right now. And I'm just irritated.
Okay.
I was so irritated. I mean, I love doing the podcast. This is the escape, thank goodness. But I literally had to go get a milkshake for all of us, after work. Yeah. Because it's just been a day. It's been a week.
Yeah.
I just need the weekend. Actually, no.
Well,
I just want it to be over this whole week.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and grab this box right here because we have our tarot cards.
We do.
And we're going to do something new here. We're going to do a tarot card of the day.
I need the tarot card.
Or actually,
of the day.
I guess, since these episodes are once a week, so it's of the week, So.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, we are amateur tarot readers.
Yes,
for sure.
And also, I actually suck at shuffling, so maybe I shouldn't be the one doing this.
No, you got it.
A little bit of ASMR with the cards here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was pretty good. All right.
That was good. And the cards are so beautiful.
Let's just pull this top one off right here. I guess like that, right? Okay, so we got the 9 of Cups. Nine of Cups.
All right.
We got our little booklet here. Let's see, because
Cups.
We're still amateurs. We don't know all the meanings of the cards.
There's a lot of cards. I cannot memorize them all right now. Okay. 9. That's 4. Okay. Guys, see, this is what we needed.
Okay.
So we pulled the 9 of Cups upright.
Yes.
Which means this week will be filled with happiness, satisfaction, harmony, and accomplishment.
Okay.
And that's exactly what I needed to hear. So,
perfect.
Period. Thank you, tarot cards.
All right.
For
there we go.
That. I actually really did need that.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the video, look how cute this little box is.
I know. I love these cards.
Oh, she's gorge. Absolutely gorge.
Okay.
Love that.
Well, now that we got that taken care of.
Yes. Now that that's done, if you don't mind, go rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But if you want to get into your story, Savannah.
Okay. Let's get on into it. So this week, our 9 of Cups week, I'm going to be talking about the Casa Loma.
The Casa Loma?
Casa Loma.
Casa Loma, okay.
Yes, it's actually in Toronto, Canada.
Okay, I was not expecting that.
I know. Yeah. And the Casa Loma means house on the hill.
Play that song by Ed Sheeran.
And that's exactly what it is, a house on the hill. But it's also not just a house. It's like a big fancy castle.
Oh, so, love that. Oh, I love a castle on a hill.
Yeah, I know. Like
that's the goal.
I want to live there. Yeah,
100%.
So this house, this castle, was constructed by the Canadian financier and soldier, is what he was described as, Sir Henry Pellet. And he, he paid for this to be constructed from 1911 to 1914 is when it was built.
Okay.
And he had it built for his wife, Mary. And it was inspired by his travels to Europe.
Oh, I'm so jealous, Mary.
I know, right?
I really am.
And it was designed by the architect E.J. Lennox. And it also, it resembles an English castle.
Oh.
So, kind of, if you can picture.
Yeah.
English castle style. And actually, after 9 years of living in their castle, Sir Henry and Lady Mary, they were forced to leave, unfortunately.
What?
Because they ran out of money.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they couldn't afford it anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
I know. To make your dream house, your dream castle, and then you have to leave not even 10 years into it.
Horrible.
Crazy. So when they left their home, it was taken over by the city of Toronto.
Okay.
And then it even became a popular filming location, eventually, and a historic landmark.
Oh. I wonder what was filmed there.
I know. Honestly, it did have some things listed, but I didn't even recognize any of them, so I didn't list them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, maybe I should have, because I don't know a lot of stuff.
Savannah, she said, I've never seen it. Who's seen?
I know, yeah. But anyway, so this place is also a museum, and it can be rented out as a wedding venue.
Oh, okay.
It has everything.
Nice.
And you can actually just rent out the whole castle.
Just for fun? I want to rent out the castle.
Mm-hmm. Probably expensive.
Definitely expensive.
This castle is 7 stories high.
Oh, it's huge.
And it has it's on 5 acres, 5 acres of gardens.
Oh my God. Yes. This is really my dream.
I know. It's beautiful. And there's also a hunting lodge and stables, horse stables.
Oh. You know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing the newest season of You, where they were like in England. I know that's not where we are, but like they went to like a castle on a hill, and there was like a hunting cabin.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm picturing in my head when I'm seeing this place.
I still haven't seen You.
It's shocking. Oh, we're all so surprised.
Okay, well, anyway, this place, it's so beautiful, all the stuff. It's also haunted.
Ooh,
of course. It's also haunted. So, there's actually no documented deaths here, which, good. Yeah. But also just there's ghosts here anyway. So they've found their way here anyway.
This really sounds like a place I want to be a ghost at. Exactly. Like if we're going to be real.
Saying, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ghosts, they're like, I just want to come back here.
Yeah, they're like, this place is awesome.
Yeah. So the guests and staff have reported phenomena that they can't explain, including disembodied voices, sounds of footsteps when there's nobody there, doors that open on their own. So that's lovely. Mm-hmm. People have also seen apparitions in the house, just throughout the house.
Very creepy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And there are some specific ghosts here that I can talk about. So the first one, of course, this always is the case. There's a lady in white.
I knew it was going to be a lady in white. Felt it in my bones.
There's almost always a lady in white. So this lady in white has been seen haunting the castle, and she's been seen in the basement area.
That's the worst place to be, girl. There are 7 other floors.
Honestly, true. Why are you in the basement?
Get out of there.
Nobody seems to know who she is.
Oh. Girl, then what are you doing?
I know, or like why she's there. And some do have like theories, right? People believe that she's a spirit of a maid who used to work there in the 1900s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense more with the basement then, if that's the case.
Yeah. And she also, like, she usually shows up at the end of the day when cleaning and cafeteria staff are cleaning up. So.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so I guess she's there to help them out or something. I don't know.
Still doing her job in the afterlife.
Yes, exactly. So the next ghost that I have to talk about is Sir Henry himself.
Oh. Well, it is his dream house, so he should be there.
Exactly. He haunts his old home. He never really wanted to leave this home.
No, of course not.
So, of course, he's haunting it in the afterlife. You know?
Yep.
And there was a young boy visiting this mansion with his parents, and he came into contact with his ghost. So there's a little story behind that. So he was there at the mansion, and he saw a man standing in front of a window on the second floor.
Okay.
And he told a staff member working in the garden, and she started panicking because she's like, wait, nobody's supposed to be up there. It's closed off to the public, right? So then the boy starts describing like what he saw, who was there, and she pulls up a picture of Sir Henry, and he's like, yeah, that's who it is.
No, that would freak me out if I was there.
I know. So yeah, he just saw him there in the window. Creepy. It's just, oh my god, it's just, can you imagine being that boy and like seeing the picture and you're like, wait, that's him?
Because also like if we went to this castle, obviously we would be looking for the ghost, but this boy was definitely not like a ghost hunter, you know. He was probably just there for like a wedding or some kind of event.
Exactly.
And then he's just like, oh yeah, there's a person up there, and she's like, no, that can't be. Look, this man, he owned this house hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, that's him. No, I would lose my mind if I didn't know a place was haunted. That's crazy.
I know.
Like that's
and you're just like outside minding your business in the gardens. You're like,
yeah, and I also wouldn't want to be that lady either.
I know.
Yeah. Like, don't tell me. I just don't want to know.
Okay, so the another ghost that is seen here is his wife, Lady Mary.
I was hoping she was there too.
Yes, she's there too. They are both seen around the castle. Her spirit has been seen in the mansion wandering throughout the house and through the gardens. Amazing. So basically just all over the property.
Yeah.
She's just there, you know, as if she still lives there.
Love it.
And honestly, it seems as if both of them are, Henry and Mary, are both like not really trapped per se. Like a lot of ghosts that we talk about, you know, they're like trapped in these places. But they like just want to be there. They want to visit their old home.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and they also seem kind of annoyed that it's been turned into a museum, and they're like, why are these people at my house?
Yeah. I mean, that's understandable. They didn't want to leave in the first place.
Exactly, yeah. So both of them are seen there. There is one more really creepy ghost here. Honestly, this is the worst one.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting you to say worst.
No, all these other ones seem really chill, right?
Right.
This one isn't that chill.
Good. I thought we were going to be like, oh yeah, this is just a cute haunted place, you know?
Yeah. Okay. No, this one I feel like is very avoidable too, because it's the ghost in the tunnel.
Okay. Stay out of the tunnel.
Yeah, don't go in the tunnel, because there's a tunnel apparently connecting the mansion to the former stables, and this is, you know, haunted by this guy. So there's the ghost of a grumpy man, which I don't like those words. Grumpy man.
I hate a grumpy man.
I know. Actually, side note, I started watching Snow White the other day.
The old one?
Yeah, the old one. Nice. The old one I was watching on Disney Plus. I didn't even finish it. I had like 30 minutes left. I should have, but
Grumpy.
Grumpy is in that, yeah.
Yeah.
But he honestly, watching it as an adult, I was like, why is he like this? Like, right. Stop.
Right. I'm like that in real life to grumpy people. Like, why are you grumpy? Yeah. Sometimes I'm grumpy though. No, I don't know what to say. It just be like that. Actually, I do understand grumpy.
Yeah. 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 Crazy. I know. See, in the movie, he basically just wants, because Snow White just shows up out of nowhere, and he's like, get her out of here.
Well, that's how these people are feeling about their house.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly.
So I guess in the end, it does make sense.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so anyway. So, this ghost in the tunnel, right? He, okay. Back it up. Ghost in the tunnel, really grumpy, but he's known as Mr. Happy.
Okay. What?
Yeah, as, it's a sarcastic name, because obviously he's not happy.
Yeah.
But he hangs around here, and he likes to grab people in the dark and pull their hair.
No. What are you talking about?
I know. It's like that. So that's why I was like, no, this is like the worst one. It's like the rest of them are so nice and chill, and like this guy's like, I'm gonna pull your hair.
Grabbed in the dark is criminal. That's literally criminal. However, when you said ghost in the tunnel, all I wanted to do was go in the tunnel.
Okay. You want to go in the tunnel?
Like, I feel like now that I know to expect it, yes. But if I was on the property and it just happened to me and I didn't know, no. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I want it to happen if I know it's going to happen. Or, like, know that it could happen.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, honestly, because I have always wanted to have, like, some sort of ghost experience.
Exactly.
So, like, yeah.
And that would scare me if nothing but something pulled me in the dark in a tunnel, honey. Yeah. There would be no questions anymore.
I know.
Crazy.
I
don't like Mr. Happy.
So this guy, there have been psychics who have gone to this place and tried to, like, figure out, okay, who is this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they've communicated with him a little bit, and they figured out that he was probably a friend of Henry. And he was hired to take care of the horses. So now he's still there haunting the place, and he's probably like, why are these people here too?
Right. He's like,
that's probably,
this is my job.
Exactly.
Dang.
So that's Mr. Happy. And so Casa Loma, it is open 7 days a week, every single day of the week. Tours are available, and there are ghost tours available too.
No way.
Yes. And every year around Halloween, the mansion is turned into a huge haunted house.
I don't know how I feel about when places do that. Because you already know the ghosts don't like it.
I know. It's like taunting them almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, still kind of sounds fun.
I am curious, though, after I said that it was a filming location. Yeah. We're looking it up.
Okay, I want to know. I want to go here.
Wait, Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Savannah said, I've never seen.
Okay, they didn't list that in the article that I read.
The second movie is X-Men. Okay.
Okay, but also, when was Scott Pilgrim?
Stop. You have to
When was there a castle in Scott Pilgrim?
Savannah, I need you right now to look at number 3.
Ready or Not?
That's the movie I was just talking about before we started recording this. That just sent that's the castle?
Yeah.
Guys, if only you knew how crazy of a coincidence.
Actually, I was so wrong. I know a lot of these. Billy Madison.
This
films there.
Oh, I know exactly what this place looks like then.
Yeah. Some of these I actually don't know. Okay. But I'm scrolling through.
So now, knowing that Ready or Not is that castle.
Yes.
First of all, for any of you listening, cool. And I was just telling Savannah before we started recording that we need to watch the first one. And now we even more need to watch the first one.
Goosebumps was there too.
You're kidding. A Night at Terror Tower. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so shocked right now. I'm so appalled by that. That's a lot of really popular movies and TV shows. Wow.
Well, a lot that I don't know, but there is a good amount that I do know.
Yeah. I'm so, like, what are the odds that that movie would be on that list, Savannah? Crazy synchronicities happening in these parts. That is all I know. Did you say what part of Canada that this place was in?
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Well, looks like I'm going to have to be making a trip out to Toronto because, well, for many reasons. 1, poutine.
Yes.
2, haunted castles.
See, because I knew a lot of things were filmed in Toronto too, right?
Oh, so like most things.
Yeah, and they're here at this castle. Totally. If there's a castle scene, they're like, I'm going there.
That's crazy. I wonder if people like on the movie sets and TV sets, like if they saw any of the ghosts at this castle.
True.
Ooh, I might need to look into some interviews from some of these movies to see.
I didn't think about that perspective.
That's cool. Because they might. Like, I think about the people who filmed The Conjuring. Like, they experienced a lot of haunted stuff when they were doing that. So,
I know.
Maybe. Wow. Wow. Knowing, that's crazy.
I know.
The story was already crazy, but then that just blew my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, speechless, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Wait, what was it called again?
Casa Loma.
Loma. Wow.
The house on the hill.
The house on the hill. I'm coming for you. Mark my words. I will be there at some point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
We're going.
Yeah, we have to. Well, Savannah.
Well.
I guess it's time for my story. I will just tell you, I have the legend of the Black Shuck.
Okay. Never heard of that.
Same.
I don't know what.
Literally same. And so this legend actually comes from the UK.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to do the accent, but I really like Black
English
Shuck. Is that how they say it? I don't know. Maybe. I'm sorry.
See, mine's English inspired.
Yeah, it is. And mine is.
Yours.
Yeah. I had already thought about that too. Crazy. Yeah, so it comes from the UK, more specifically Old English folklore. Okay. And there's really not any setup. So let's just get on right into it.
Okay.
The Black Shuck, or also known as the Old Shuck, is the name given to a ghost black dog that is said to roam the coastline and the countryside of East Anglia. I think that's how you pronounce it. And so, yeah, it's just a ghost dog. It's specifically like a really big black ghost dog. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so it's said to appear normally by the coastline, but specifically in either a graveyard, a forest, or beside a body of water.
Okay.
And honestly, me. Catch me in a graveyard, in a body of water, or near some woods.
Right, yeah.
But actually, the Black Shuck is not the first ghost dog recorded in folklore from the British Isles. Okay. And to me, I'm like, okay, more stories in the future. Because apparently, like, ghost dogs are like a huge thing in the UK, which we have ghost animals here, but they're not like really as big. Right. You know? But they're a big thing in the UK.
Okay.
So I was like, cool, that's fun. But the fact that so I told you that most of the stories come out of East Anglia, but there are stories from Norfolk, Suffolk, the Cambridgeshire Fens, and Essex all about this same creature. So in all these stories, it makes it a little bit more believable to me, through when stories go like from different locations,
Right.
So, yeah. And since there are stories from all these different places, of course, the creature's appearance, it varies a little bit here and there. But one thing that all of the stories have in common is that if you see a black shuck, it is, in fact, an omen of death. Dun, dun, dun.
No.
It ain't good. It's not good, guys. It's not.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
No. Were you expecting me to say that it was like an evil ghost dog?
I mean, honestly, I'm not too surprised just because it's from the UK. And I just feel like that's the vibe there.
You're right. I don't know. When I found the story, I was just expecting it to be a cute little ghost dog. It's not.
See, it's just because, and I say that just because it's like gloomy over there. Okay. So you would think that
it's like dark and
this
scary.
is going to be a dark and scary, like a gloomy type story. And it kind of is.
Well, it is. You're right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. So, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, the word shuck derives from the Old English word skuka, which means devil.
Oh, wow. I was not thinking of that.
No. And people have even traced it back further. Like the root word, because the root word of shuck is actually ska. And that word means to terrify.
Okay, but what I was thinking of, this just makes me so American. Shucking corn.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. That's so American, but yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that too.
That's what I thought immediately. I was like, is there another way, another meaning for that word?
Yeah, no, it's just Old English is what it is.
Okay,
okay. So, yeah. And no matter which way you look at it, it means it's scary in every form of the word.
Yes.
So that's a good start. Okay. And so they call it, it's a devil dog.
Okay.
We got a devil dog on our hands. Yeah. Yeah. So you may be asking, what does this thing look like? I mean, obviously a dog, obviously a black dog, but descriptions usually say that the size of this creature is actually, it can vary from either a very, very large dog to a small horse. So it's like a regular dog, but just extra, extra large. Okay.
Okay. So that's pretty big then.
It's big. It's big. Yes. And its howling is said to be so loud and scary that it will turn your blood cold from even hearing it from far away.
Oh my God. Yikes.
Yep. The black shuck is also said to be completely silent on its feet, so you cannot hear if it's like walking up behind you at all. That's wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah. And so here's where it gets crazy. Okay. The black shuck is said to be a cyclops with one eye in the middle of its head.
A cyclops dog.
A cyclops dog. And that eye is glowing fiery red.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yep. And so since, we have a devil dog on our hands, we have to assume that the fire in its eyes is actually hell, right?
Okay.
That's what we're assuming here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yes. And so if you ever encounter this creature, it's said that it will bring you the worst luck of your life. And if you have a close enough encounter with it, it's said that your death will occur within a year of the encounter.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Lovely. So the advice is stay as far away as possible. Not really that you can even know when it's coming up behind you. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you see this thing, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sounds like it.
Yeah. The only thing you really can do that I could find is if one is near, or even if you hear it howl, you are supposed to close your eyes and just not look. Because if you don't look in its like fiery eye, then you might be okay. Kind of like Medusa. Don't look it in the eye.
Yeah.
So, and that also is said might not actually work. But that's just like your best shot.
Okay.
You're just like, oh, you're not real. Go away.
Oh my God. Wow.
And just hope for the best, I guess.
They're like, you can try it. I mean.
Right. Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it sounds like. Oh, couldn't hurt.
Literally. But like I said at the beginning, there are many different variations. And the most common variation of the story is that most of the time he is a cyclops, but sometimes it's a dog with two eyes. But all of the time its eyes are glowing big and red. So whether it's one eye or two eye, it's got glowing red eyes.
I don't know if it'd be scarier with one or two eyes.
Either one is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter. It could have four. It doesn't matter. Scary. Either way.
Yeah.
Yes. So I know that this legend does sound like a little wild, a little unbelievable. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you the story of one of the most notable reports of this creature, okay? Because after this, I actually do think it's real. And I'm saying that actually not kidding.
Oh my God.
Or at least it's something that people thought was real at the time. For sure.
Right.
For sure. Because on August 4th, 1577. Yes, that's right. I said 1577. This is Old England. So.
Yes.
Yes. Located at Blythburgh, I'm so sorry, in Suffolk. So sorry. The black shuck is said to have burst through the doors of Holy Trinity Church to a collapse of thunder happening. Similar to my dog, who, too, is extremely terrified of thunder. However, the difference between my dog and the black shuck is that my dog is an angel, and that is the devil dog. So.
Yes, exactly.
But anyway, yes, the black shuck literally was so afraid of the thunder that it busted up into this church while church was going on, and it ran past the whole entire congregation up to the front, like where the pulpit is, and people were up there on their hands and knees praying.
Oh my God.
And it's running so fast, and this thing is massive. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, it ran through a man and a young boy, killing them instantly.
What?
Yeah, and it kept running through the church, literally through the church, that it actually caused the steeple to collapse. Yeah, and it fell through the roof. Yeah, yep. And as the dog left this church, okay, it left scorch marks on the north door, which can still be seen at the church today. Yep.
Oh my God.
Witnesses say they claim that they saw the devil in his own likeness. Quote. That's what they said.
Okay. Yep. Still be seen today, right?
Yeah, and they literally have a sign above it, and it's called the devil's fingerprints.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. Like, yes, I guess that could have happened, but I'm also like, do I believe that?
Well, I guess you could not believe it. But this is even crazier. So after this happened, the people in the city they were there. They saw it. They believe it. Yeah. And here's my thing. Mm-hmm. I 100% know for a fact an animal ran through the church that day.
Okay.
Was it a demon dog? I'm not sure. This is the 1500s. People did not have glasses, guys. We have to keep remembering that fact.
Yeah.
It could have been just a regular dog. And, you know?
Like a rabid dog.
Yeah. Like, with rabies or something. Mm-hmm. And, like, the dog literally did. That is true. There was news reports of it. It's documented. And what's even crazier is that church was only the first church that animal entered that day. It went through 2 churches. Oh. And, yeah. Because it was, again, scared of the thunder. So it was just trying to... The animal was just trying to find someplace safe to wait out the storm.
Right.
Whatever animal that really, truly may be. Mm-hmm. But... yeah. But anyway, the people of the town they were horrified of this because it literally killed people in the town. Yeah. Whether it's evil from hell or not, it still killed people in the town. So everybody was afraid, and they actually created a song. Oh, and I actually don't know the melody of the song, so I'm just going to give it a tailored twist for you, okay?
Okay. Are we going to sing here?
I am going to sing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm ready.
My own song. I mean, the words are what they say. Okay. Okay. So I'll sing it first, and then I'll tell you what it actually says.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All down the church in mist of fire, the hellish monster flew, and passing onward to the choir, he many people slew. The end. Thank you. So it says,
That was good.
all down the church in midst of fire, the hellish monster flew, and passing onward to the choir, he many people slew.
Okay.
Rest in peace to those people, for real. Rest in peace for real. So yeah, that is their song. I wish I knew how it actually went, because
I feel like it's something similar to what you did.
Probably.
Like, that was good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah. And what is crazier is that he literally went in 2 churches that day, hurt many people, and it's just wild. So this legend is absolutely still told today. I wasn't able to find any like recent encounters, so I mean, obviously it's been like 600 years. Like maybe it's dead now, whatever it was. So
maybe.
But this creature is so popular in pop culture.
Really?
Like, I didn't
ever heard of it.
Me neither. But then I'm looking at all of this stuff that I'm about to tell you, and I'm like, okay, just similar to that freaking castle. I'm like, okay.
I know. Yeah. Like, I'd never heard of the castle either. Okay. And then...
right. So, first and foremost, it was featured in Teen Wolf. I was obsessed with that show. I was obsessed. What? Yep. Many bands from the UK actually have songs written about this creature, which I love that. Sure. It also appears in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the video game.
Okay.
I have not played that. It's the newest Assassin's Creed game. I haven't played it. So if somebody has played it and seen the Black Shuck, let me know, because I'm curious. I really am. There's, movies, TV shows. This thing is really everywhere. And I also did see that in Wales, they have a similar creature that was kind of going around at the same time that they call the Gwilgi.
The Gwilgi.
But it's like, literally, that's such a better name, in my opinion. Sorry. I honestly Sorry, Black Shuck. I love the Gwilgi. It's a fun name.
That is a good name.
Right. But, fun fact that I have not mentioned yet is this creature actually gained its, like, big popularity for the first time. from the Sherlock Holmes novel, The Hound of Baskervilles by Sir Conan Doyle. Yep.
I was really into Sherlock for a while, but I don't think I read the original books. I tried to. I think I had them like from maybe the library or something, and I tried to read them. But I just really liked the BBC Sherlock show.
Yeah.
So I know what one that is because they're all the episodes are named after like those.
Totally. So, it's crazy.
But I didn't realize there was one.
Yeah. I haven't read that one either. Huh. So we're going to have to look into that. Like, that's crazy. So that's how it really got popular, like, for the first time. Obviously, today, you know, people talk about legends and stuff, but that's how it originally became popular.
Okay.
Yeah. So, obviously, you know, we want to believe this creature's real, whatever. But let's talk about, like, what people think that this creature could be.
Yeah.
If it's not real. Mm-hmm. Obviously, my take is maybe people just didn't have glasses and couldn't see what they were looking at.
Yes.
Like, maybe it was just a bear or something. I don't know. But what people actually think it is a, like, feral dog. Which, I mean...
Honestly, I can see that.
Yeah. It seems, like, obvious, you know? But, like, maybe it was just a regular dog who has a little disease. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, that is really all. Don't ever want to come across a black shuck.
That's like the main.
That's
honestly, yeah, because like what else could it even be? Like any other.
No, I mean
honestly a different random animal.
Right. Well, that's
the same thing. Feral.
The only other thing people said. Like maybe it was like people were talking about possibly it's like a feral baby calf, and I'm like,
what?
I feel like people would know.
Yeah, they would know the difference between a dog
and a cow.
Yeah,
like. I know they didn't have glasses, but come on, right? Like, just come on. But I don't know. But yeah, that is the legend of the black shuck.
Okay.
And I'm a dog person, but I don't want to come across that dog. I'm so sorry. Love dogs though. Not that one though.
Oh my gosh. I love that. See, no, I feel like he just needs a little
right.
Care.
Maybe he's misunderstood.
Yes, he's just misunderstood. He just needs a little love, and then he'll, you know, be better, and he won't just attack people anymore.
You're right. Oh, that's so sad. Maybe he just needs a little treat and a ball.
Okay, you said he's an omen of death, right? But what if
no big deal.
What if he's like not an omen? He's just there to like guide people off to the afterlife.
That's true. Because just like in Encanto, no, because like in Encanto, have you seen Encanto?
Yeah.
Like Bruno. Spoiler alert for Encanto. Like Bruno, he's like this cast out uncle.
Yeah.
Because he can tell the future, and everybody in the town was like, "Oh, you're making all my bad luck come true."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, I'm just telling you the future because I can see the future." And I'm sorry, it's not him that's doing it, you know? Maybe that's
it was going to happen anyway.
Right. So. It was going to happen whether you knew or not. So maybe he's just the, what's it called? Dang, the word left me. It was so there. It's on Reaper? The tip. No.
Oh.
No.
Not that.
It's gonna come to me after we stop recording.
Okay. Well.
It's like not the martyr, but like when you take the fall, like you take the blame. Dang, I just don't know.
I don't know.
It's gone, and you know what? We don't even need it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Goodbye. Right.
It's gone.
Right. Well.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's crazy? I feel like this is the first week we haven't had a movie update for a while.
I know.
Yeah, guys, we took a week off.
Listen, we do have a movie update because we're gonna see a movie
this week. We haven't seen it, but we are gonna go see Sinners.
Yeah.
Gotta.
See, that is very on theme too. With like
100%.
What you were talking about.
100%. 100%. I don't even really know what it's about fully. But
I know from the trailer, I feel like I have an idea, but
maybe
like a little bit of possession. I don't know.
See, I feel like it's not ghost.
No, not even ghost possession, just like
demon.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't giving. It wasn't giving demon to me.
It kind of was giving to me, or like zombie.
I was thinking more zombie. That's what I was giving. It was giving, but
maybe a mix.
Maybe we're both wrong. We'll come back next week and let you know.
We'll see.
No spoilers here. We don't know. We haven't seen it.
Maybe okay. Actually, go and see it and then come back and we'll
book club, movie club.
Yeah, movie club. We'll come back next week and we'll tell you what we thought, and you can see if you agree. So
facts.
Go and watch Sinners.
Right. I'm excited to see 2, not 1, but 2 Michael B. Jordans. I know there's 2. So.
Yeah, there is.
Love Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Delicious. Anyway. Don't get me started about Michael B. Jordan. Anyways, moving on.
Oh my God.
Please go check out our YouTube and our TikTok. As always.
Please. Mm-hmm.
We be posting.
Yeah, we be posting. I
all the time. And I be reposting.
We be posting on the daily.
Yes.
Now, like recently.
Nowadays, yeah.
So, go support us, please. Make a comment.
Yes. Yes. And please let me know, seriously, if you played that video game.
Oh, true.
I want to know.
I was going to say, we might not always reply to the comments, but we do. I do read them. But then sometimes I forget to reply.
Yeah, sorry. We're busy.
You know what? Maybe I'm going to go through after this and reply to some comments. So
right.
Go comment.
Go comment, please. Well,
but anyway.
Anywho, that's really all I have for you guys this week. What about you, Savannah?
Yeah, I think that's all.
All right, well, then I guess we will see you guys next week.
Cue the music.